Hey, what's up guys? Commander Hill here again doing another very special review on Halo 4 Series 2 Promethean Knight action figure. This was released back in 2012 or 13, I'm not pretty sure on the date, but it was a very nice figure. Thank you guys so much for the 4 likes that I asked for. I wasn't going to do a review on this figure since it's kind of old now, but since you guys gave me 4 likes, I decided to put this up. So thank you guys for that, and let's get started in the review. Alright, so starting out this review, I'll be taking a look at this figure's awesome detail, and I gotta say, and this being a very big figure, it does not lack in detail whatsoever. It definitely does not have the best detail out of all the Halo 4 figures I have. Definitely the Spartans are holding that record, especially that CIO and Master Chief. So this one does kind of lack on detail, but it definitely does not really lack on it. It's a very good detail all around in molding and in paint wise. Starting off with paint, it's a really nice Promethean yellow and orange, a really nice orange. Here, I'll show you the top here. As you can see, it's a really nice orange, so a nice yellow and orange streaks running through this entire figure. Really nice orange compared to what we saw with the Crawler and the Watcher figures, so very nice. I really love that paint color. It does not have that much paint detail on this, but I don't think it really does in the game as well. Like, not paint detail, but the details on it and the color-wise, so I don't think it really lacks on that. In molding, it definitely has a lot of cracks and crevices all over, so it's a very nice detail all around in the molding as well. There is these little streaks running throughout that. I think that's just from the molding. It doesn't really affect the look of the figure, but that it definitely does give it a cooler look to it. So very nice detail. Just here's a nice little 360 of it. So it definitely does not lack on detail. Up here, it does have little translucent pieces all around, like on the legs down here as well, to give the illusion that these are floating. That has to be one of my favorite features about this figure. So very nice. Over here, we have the arm blade, so it has that translucent piece running through with the orange running through it as well. So that's very nice. As well as the scatter shot, which definitely does have nice lots of detail and put into it. And then up here, here's the face. Definitely one of my favorite features about this, because the face definitely looks right out of the game. So it has like the skull, bony look to it. So that looks really nice. All these cracks and crevices running through it as well. So very nice on the face detail as well. This figure does definitely not lack with the detail and molding of this. Alright, now let's take a look at this figure's articulation. So starting up here at the head, it can move up and down and rotate around 360 degrees. It's really hard to rotate it around, so better be careful with that. I'm not sure if it would snap off or not. McFarlan figures aren't really that fragile, but this one might be at the head, so be careful of that if you try to rotate it. Here down at the arms, it can move up and down. It doesn't rotate around 360 degrees, probably because they're so small. And it does move up and down at the wrist as well, and that's the same articulation for both arms. Up here at the shoulders, it can rotate around 360 degrees, as well as move all around, and has like a little clip joint there, so it's very nice. And then down here at like the elbow here, the gun can rotate around 360 degrees and can also move up and down. It also is removable, which I'll show you later, and the same articulation in this arm as well. Down here at the waist, right about here, it can rotate around 360 degrees, so that's extra articulation. Really love that. Down here at the legs, at the waist here, it doesn't really have that much articulation, so be careful about that. It can rotate around 360 degrees and does kind of have movement. Just since it's on an arch, it doesn't have that much movement. Down here at the knees here, it can rotate around 360 degrees, also move up and down, so very nice articulation there. And down here at the heel, it can rotate around 360 degrees and move up and down. So very nice articulation on this figure. Moving up here, all these flaps can move up and down and rotate around 360 degrees, so you can place the Watcher in there, which I'll show you later. But overall, very nice articulation in this figure. Definitely a lot. Alright, now taking a look at the details that they put into this figure, like the little features that's into it. So starting down here at the feet, you definitely do not see these in the game. This is just to help with posing it, because since it's a really large figure and has a lot more molding up here, it is kind of like head heavy or whatever, body heavy. So it does kind of fall over, so you definitely need these to hold it up. You can take them off, as you see here. So you can like take them off really easily and then slip them back on if you wanted to. I definitely recommend putting them on. It does kind of affect the look to it. You can't really put in that much poses. That's one of the downfalls to this figure. You can't really put into too much poses unless you have some kind of clay to put down there to hold it up really nice. So that's a downfall, but doesn't really affect the figure. It definitely has great molding and detailing. Moving up here at the little guns here, you can take the scatter shot off. It's kind of hard to get off, so be careful. You might break it. I'm not going to take it off right now, but it can be removed here. And it might, in the game, you can make a Spartan hold it, but this one, it kind of sucks. You can't make the Spartan hold it in a nice pose. Like, there's no handle for the Spartan to hold it like you see in the game, so that's kind of a downfall. And the arm blade here can also be removed as well, but again, the Spartan cannot hold it or any other figure in the Halo 4 line, so that kind of sucks. But also in the back here, I was going to show this to you guys, but it's really hard to get it in. But you can take the Promethean Watcher action figure and actually place it in the back of this and then fold the flaps down. But for some reason, I cannot get it in. There's no instructions on how to put it in. There's only like 3 steps showing that you can put it inside. So I might have to watch a video to see how to do that. But sorry, I'm not going to be able to show that to you guys. But it is possible. I just cannot get it in for some reason, and that really sucks, because I thought that would look really cool. And even if I do get it in, it does fall out really easily, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that or not, but that kind of sucks in my perspective here. But overall, very cool features on this figure. Just some downfalls to all of the features, but overall, very cool. Overall, I give this figure a solid 6 or 7 out of 10. It definitely is a very cool figure to display, as you can see here beside the Promethean Watcher and Crawler. It definitely does look cool with all the other Promethean figures if you do have them all. Note, those are sold separately, as probably a lot of you know. But the figure definitely does not lack in detail in the molding as well as paint detail. Some of the features have downfalls to them, like you can't make the Spartans or anything else hold the weapons, and the Watcher is kind of really hard to put in the back, which is, as you see right here, that can be placed in the back, so it is kind of hard to get that in there. But overall, very, very cool figures, 7 out of 10. I definitely recommend picking one of these up if you can find it in stores still. So overall, very cool figure. But that pretty much does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Commander Hill, out.